What's up, figure freaks? Gingervitus75 coming at you with another action figure review. Today we're doing Star Wars The Black Series Clone Commander Baccarat from Revenge of the Sith. Coming around the side of the box here. Let's speed things up a little bit. Pretty cool figure. I gave up on the Black Series. I really did. Probably 2 or 3 years I stopped buying them consistently, and you really needed something to catch my interest, catch my attention for me to buy it. The last one I bought, last Black Series figure I bought was this guy. It was only like maybe 2 months ago, but I love this figure to death. Back to the box and the packaging here. Let's go to the back of the box. We got the same picture that's on the side over here, excuse me, but enlarged, and then we got a little write-up here. Known for his aggressive tactics, Clone Commander Baccarat led the Galactic Marines, a unit of clone troopers famous for their distinctive armor and relentlessness in combat. So basically, this guy is brutal. He's not a nice guy. He's definitely not a defector of the Empire. He is a loyal clone. But yeah, let's open this guy up and see what he is all about. Ouch. There he is in the plastic. In all his glory. Standard rifle. Pretty standard handgun. Looks pretty cool. He's decked out in a lot of gear. I like it. Alright, I had to do a little bit of plastic surgery here. No big deal, but on these little sleeves here, you got the armor and this little black area down here in between around the elbows. You can see maybe this little white piece here, but there was a big old chunk just hanging off of this armor plate here, big old white piece, so I had to like cut it off and use this guy. Just kind of sawed it off and then hit it up with the Gundam marker, or Gundam pen, I should say. So, problem fixed. It looks pretty decent, I think. It just looked all jacked up, so I just took care of business. One thing I did like is I got, when I opened this package, this little piece of plastic was kind of jammed up his butt. Kind of separating the plastic from the soft goods little skirt he's got on here in the back. Probably to keep from the purple dye from rubbing off on the white plastic here and making a stain. So I'm pretty thankful for that. This figure looks okay. We got the new kind of clone style articulation. It seems like they're improving all the time, as if you compare, and you'll see in comparison, some of the older clone troopers, like the original G1 or Phase 1 clone trooper. Oh my god, ridiculous. Articulation is as standard. You know, it's kind of a little hindered compared to like Marvel Legends or G.I. Joe. It just seems, sorry, I'm getting all these brain farts and stuff. I'm not feeling that great. I had a weekend full of sports tournaments with the kids, and now I got a stuffy nose. So, you know, I think Black Series aren't as like articulation oriented, but when you get a stormtrooper, it's going to be even less than that because they're all armored up and whatever. But it's not bad. Head kind of wobbles a little bit. I like this helmet. It's got the little antenna on there, flexi plastic, so it bends. It's not going to break on you. It's got the cool kind of old school shield in the back and these little coverings over the helmet. Then you got the little shoulder pad on top of the shoulder pad. Usually this kind of indicates a higher ranking. Got this little metal plate here. The straps, pretty nice. Shoulder articulation. As usual, twist all the way around. There is a bicep swivel. It's single jointed, I believe. I want to say on the elbow, and then of course we got the twist on the wrist, and there is the gun movement pivot. As far as the body, limited because of all the armor and the belt on the stomach crunch. Does the splits about like that. There is a thigh twist down there under the armor, but it kind of grinds the two white pieces, the shielding kind of grind on each other. I think we got single jointed knees. Again, lots of armor, kind of the Black Series way. They kind of cut corners, but I think it's needed. And then we do have the rocker on the ankle. He comes with your standard clone trooper rifle, and I think they use these in the Empire as well, stormtroopers. We'll set them up holding that guy, and then this one, I'm not the biggest fan of this gun. I'd prefer they get the stormtrooper guns, but it is what it is. So that is, I would still call this a rifle. Got the little clip on the side there. Let's pose them out a little bit and we'll do some comparisons. Just to show you kind of what's going on, there's like a neck ball joint. So the neck pops in there, and then there's also a ball joint that goes up into the helmet. So it leads to a little more articulation, but not really, because all the armor gets in the way. Now if I can just get it back on there. Alright, we got Commander Baccarat up on the turntable, a little posed out, I think. I like this figure. I'm not crazy about it, because it's Black Series, and it's just, to me, it's just like, how many Darth Vaders do you need? How many Mandalorians do you need? How many, I don't know, Acolyte figures do you need? I mean, it just doesn't interest me, and I've seen the same shit for the same like 2 years up on the shelves. It never seems to change much. But I am a freak or a fiend for troopers, whether it's stormtroopers or clone troopers. Not too high on the new trilogy style stormtroopers. They suck, and those movies sucked. And so yeah, but I like all the other troopers. I like droids, I like bounty hunters, and I love creatures. So if I see those anywhere, there's a chance I might grab them, you know. I want to do a Black Series wish list video, and some of the ones that I really, really want are like Lobot. I don't understand why we don't have a Lobot yet. I think he would be popular if they finally released him in all his gray and yellow glory, you know. Hammerhead, Snaggletooth, I'd take a Ugnaught. Again, droids, creatures, you know, Jabba's Palace, like Squid Face would be cool. Some of those characters, and then some from A New Hope, from the Cantina. I want to get some of those. Like Hammerhead would be sweet. I thought we're getting that species, but I want that specific character. So yeah, let's take this guy off the turntable. I'm giving him a 3. He's decent, you know. I like the skirt, the articulation I'm not wild about, but it's not bad because it is a stormtrooper. You know, it's not like he came with anything like cool, like extra wise, no swappable hands. The helmet doesn't come off. He comes with the standard armaments and the guns with the 2 rifles. But there's some cool things about him. I like the shoulder pad. I like the skirt. I think this is kind of funny how they have these things down here wrapped around, but they kind of break. So So they just kind of flop around, but they're made to look like they're tied up in the back, but the skirt covers them, which is, I don't know, kind of funny to me. Let's bust out the ruler before doing comparisons and see how tall this guy is. I'm gonna guess about 6 inches. Stand up straight, son. Geez, less. We're looking at about 5 7/8. So, I like that this character is, you know, kind of a tough guy. He's brutal. He's gonna get the job done. He's gonna kill. Whatever. He's not a defector. So let's bring in some defectors. We got Rex, the older version, and Wolf. I don't even know if they made a Gregor, but here again, I think Rex came with the old school Stormtrooper blaster, but maybe I just gave it to him. But I love this figure with the shield visor thing, this big old shoulder pad, and the thing that kind of stretches across here up by the neck. He's got the skirt, he's got the 2 pistols. Awesome. It's just kind of the inferior articulation. Wolf is decent too, but the Rex figure is awesome. Then we got the Phase 1 Clone Trooper. As you can see, his legs are kind of bending. I gotta go like this every once in a while, straighten them out, but I like this figure a lot. I love it, actually. I just wish I could get a newer version. You can see the pins there on the elbow, yuck, as well as on the knees. I might have to heat this sucker up and steal my wife's hair dryer and do something about these legs if they don't keep bending like this. But there's the Phase 1 Trooper. Then, who do we got here? We got Cody, who's suffering the same fate. Look at those legs, man. I mean, maybe you can't detect it, but it looks like his knees are kind of shifting this way. So, god damn you, Black Series. Seriously. But then we got Cody. I dig this figure. He looks cool. I like the visor up here. All the antennas, the shoulder pad. Not a big yellow guy, but kind of looks cool. Oh, come on, stand up, buddy. So, non-defector, he was loyal to the Empire. These 2 guys were defectors, and these guys were all loyal. And I think everyone yet to come is all loyal. And coming up here, we got the Camino Clone Trooper with these shoulder crests here. This is part of the newer articulation. I think I got this guy maybe 2 years ago. More recent. Really nice articulation. Stronger build, just better engineering. More fun. We're bringing a few more in here. Then we got the Camino Clone. Also with the newer articulation. I'm showing you all my clones, guys, just in case anyone was wondering. We'll put this guy closer to the middle here because he's kind of in the, he's supposed to be the focus. Then we got Commander Gree. Now, I love this figure. I love the green camouflage. I love the binoculars. I love the little backpack thing with the antenna on it. Super solid figure. I like the design of the helmet. It's kind of I don't know. It's almost like Commando clone, old school, new school, kind of a mix. And there he is looking through his little viewfinder there. And then we got Commander Bly. Like this figure as well. I wish Greek came with the skirt, but Bly's got the skirt. I like the colors. The shoulder pads, one smaller one on the right, larger one on the left. I really like it. This little visor thing that drops down is okay. I don't know if he's like VRing it or driving a vehicle, but this is a wicked figure. And I believe it's old. It's got the pins. So it's an older figure. And then finally we'll bring in the battle droid. Really dig this figure. So yeah, we're gonna do a 3 on good old Commander Baccarat. I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. Sorry about the low energy. I just thought I should pump this out while I can, while I'm awake. And it's Sunday, so I'm going back to work, and so I'm not gonna have as much time. Wish me luck. You know, work is always kind of tough, but it's gonna be a lot tougher when I can't breathe through my nose. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't die. But 3 out of 5 on the figure. Decent figure. Black Series isn't quite dead, but they're reaching, you know, they need a lifeline or something. I don't know. They gotta do some exciting stuff to keep my attention, and I just don't see it from them. Plus I'm focused on other lines. So how do you guys like this figure? How do you feel the Black Series is doing right now? If you're a Black Series fan, you know, and you got some things to criticize, yeah, give a shout out in the comments. Please hit that subscribe button, get your alerts when I got new videos out. I'm trying to pump them out every day, but it doesn't always work out that way. All right, guys, peace. Later.